My name is Charles Frank Bolden, Jr. I spent 34 years in the Marine Corps, retired as a Major General. Most recently, I had the privilege of serving both terms of President Obama's presidency as the NASA Administrator.
Why is the oath to the Constitution you swore to uphold so important to you, and in your view, the conduct of the President of the United States?
I'm a Marine. I spent 34 years as an active duty Marine. We have three core values: honor, courage, and commitment. And they're more than words, and we spend a lot of time trying to understand what do they mean. The honor, the being truthful, being a person of integrity. Courage, and courage is not just being willing to stand up and take a bullet, but the courage to do what's right. And then commitment all the way from your basic family up to the country. So those are things that just gall me anytime I see or hear the former president, because he has no respect for those core values. I don't think he understands the Constitution of the United States, and he definitely does not understand or comprehend the oath of office that he took. In 34 years in the Marine Corps, every time I had a promotion, I had to raise my right hand and repeat the oath of office again. Every time I promoted a young Marine or a sailor or anybody in a unit, they raised their right hand and I said, repeat after me and give your name before. And every time they said, I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I tell them though afterwards, I said, look, the only part you need to remember is that first part. Did you notice anybody's name? No, sir. You notice any office mentioned? No, sir. What did you just take an oath to? I took an oath to the Constitution. I said, you got to remember that.
Truth. Since 2015 in this country, we have watched this word be used in most unusual ways by this man and the people who have been part of his world. Can you just talk to me a little more about that word, truth?
Yeah. My mom and dad at my dinner table growing up in South Carolina said, you know, be a man of truth, be a man of integrity. My Uncle Charles, who was maitre d', we used to call him the black sheep of the family. He was the only one that didn't go to college, but he was the only one that made a lot of money. And he invited me to come to visit him in Miami when they moved down there. And I would always say, okay, Uncle Charles, I'm coming. And he called one day and he asked about my visiting. And I said, I'm coming. And he said, let me tell you one thing. He said, you ain't nothing but your word. And I paused. And I mean, it was like a bullet to the heart, because what he told me was, you don't have to lie to me. Don't make something up. If you're not able to come, just say, I can't come. Be truthful. Tell the truth. And it was like, it was like a bullet to my heart, because I knew that I had been wrong, but I just didn't have the courage to say, I can't come. I never forgot that. There is one thing that we have from God when we're born, and that's our integrity. Nobody can take your integrity but you. You can give it away. You can sacrifice it. Donald Trump has no clue about word and giving someone your word and upholding what a promise you make to them, because it doesn't exist in his world. You ain't nothing but your word. Thank you.